Filming the building for a very specific reason. Yes.
Class project?
It is not a class project. I am many years out of school. No, not a class project. This little story I'm doing on Chase Bank.
Okay.
And they're yeah. That's it. Nothing fancy.
Alright, just wanted to check.
Now, what do you think the chances are that this gal called the cops on me? Let's find out, shall we? We're gonna set this up right here, and let's see if she turns her camera, or rather her monitor. See, there you go. You turn the monitor off, so the average Joe walking by on the sidewalk can't see everything that's on your monitor. I mean, generally speaking, it seems to me if you're in a bank, you probably don't want to have your monitors facing the sidewalk where anybody can walk by and get the information. I'm hoping after this footage goes online that this bank changes their security procedures. Because what they have going on right now, in my opinion, as a non-Chase Bank customer, is absolutely unacceptable. If I was a Chase customer, well, I'll be frank with you, I'd be pretty flaming pissed to see this kind of cavalier attitude regarding, see, there you go. See, now they close the blinds. That is how they should operate business anytime they're in there on the monitors. Good for them. That's how it should be done. That's how it should be done. Don't mind me. How are you?
Yeah, I'm Dave.
My name's Mike.
Hi, Mike. Nice to meet
Pleasure,
you.
sir.
They said you were doing a story, possibly.
I am indeed doing a little story on Chase Bank. Are you the manager here?
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
They said they probably forgot to meet you. Is Chase sponsored?
No. I don't. I'll be honest with you, Dave. I don't think Chase will like this story.
If you're recording me too, then
I most definitely am recording you. I'm recording everything here.
I just want to make sure that I think it's proprietary. So I tell everybody you just have to let you know it's proprietary to use Chase's name. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if I made a video and I showed Chase on the side of it. I don't think there's anything they could do legally to prevent me from documenting signage on the outside of the building. My larger concern, if I was a bank manager, it would be every monitor in here facing the street where anybody could walk by. Between you and I could have just gotten some ridiculously sensitive confidential information, and monitors facing the street should never be a thing in any bank in America. So it is just something to consider. Fortunately, I'm not the kind of person that would take sensitive information and risk going to jail with it, but there are many people who would.
How are you?
Yeah.
I just talked
Anyway, so just something to keep in mind. They might want to, I don't know, think of a different way to handle that, turn the desk or something or other. In my opinion, it's fairly rare to see banks that have monitors facing the sidewalk and anybody can walk by. I could get crap with this thing, but like if I pulled this phone out, or this camera out, and started taking close-up photos of the monitors and things they had on the monitors.
I'd be careful taking video. Just want to make sure.
Well, I mean, it's on a public sidewalk, so obviously I can take video I want, but just I would. It wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe move the desks or something or another, just for future security issues. There's certainly no issue with me, and I'm not sharing anything confidential, but I suspect that they could be seen. Here's another bank here. Let's check and see how paranoid these people are. Now we got a gal coming out here. Oh. Hi.
Were you taking pictures from in here?
I was taking pictures from out here. Yes.
But you're taking pictures?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but where are you?
I'm sorry, who am
Do
I?
you have permission from anybody?
I do indeed, yes. The United States Constitution, First Amendment.
You can't take pictures in the bank.
You silly goose, of course I can.
No, you can't, I'm sorry.
But, okay. But yet I am. In fact,
Shouldn't be.
I'm taking more pictures right now. You silly goose, seriously, of course you can take pictures in a bank. It's a public sidewalk. I could stand here and take pictures in there like... I'm sorry?
It's for security reasons for the bank.
So, your bank security reasons, like if somebody's... Let me ask you this.
Are you, let's say, casing the place? You know where our cameras are at?
That's a fine question.
Yes,
Right?
to maybe
See
bust
a
in
bunch of cameras
and,
up there.
rob the bank?
That would be something else, wouldn't it? Rob the bank, I guess it would be kind of handy to case the place first, get pictures of where all the cameras are and stuff. I just assume that every bank has cameras up the wazoo, though, don't they? I mean, I would think that standing outside. I mean, listen, if it's a security issue for somebody to stand out on the public sidewalk and look in at the cameras, you guys might want to reassess your security here, because that it concerns me that it concerns you. Somebody walking by on the sidewalk taking photos could somehow be a security risk. That's very strange to me. What do you got? 1, 2, 3 cameras in there? Yeah, I bet if I stand like this, I can actually see what's on the monitors. Let me see. Wow. That's something else. Are you recording inside the bank, man? Let's get some rules.
No.
Are you casing this joint?
I'm just seeing what's going on and taking footage.
You know why she's casing it. Now, I'm not a gambling man. But if I was a gambling man, I would gamble that right now a phone call is being made to the police, probably 911, about little old me being out on the sidewalk taking photos. Crazy. What?
Patterson City Police. Hi, this is Marilyn, and I'm calling from the Hocking Valley Bank on Court Street. Can you send somebody down there? I was told to call the guy that he's taking pictures. I know he's on the sidewalk, but he's inside the bank or taking pictures at the inside the bank. And when I told him he couldn't, he had to give me the whole spiel and everything. And talked to Tammy at the main office, and she said to go ahead and call you guys to have somebody come.
You want him trespassed?
Well, he's on the sidewalk, but he's. When I told him he couldn't, he's taking pictures through the window in the inside, taking pictures of the inside.
Okay, we'll send someone that way.
But, yeah, so, okay.
Right, thanks.
That's America in 2023. You walk down the sidewalk taking photos. Some people kind of lose their freaking minds. What can I do about it? Now, of course, anybody watching this video can tell I can't see anything on the monitors inside there, and 90% of what I'm seeing when I look in these windows is literally just a reflection off the windows. I can see what's going across the street. Like, I can stand right here and I can see myself crystal clear, plain as day. But can I see what's on the monitors inside this bank? Is there anything I can see through these windows that realistically is an actual security risk for this bank? God, I hope not. I mean, what the hell kind of a bank has information out that's so easily accessible to the public that it puts them at risk of a robbery or something or another if somebody should happen to take a photograph of it? That just makes no sense to me. So bless her little heart, you know what? It takes all kinds, I guess. We're gonna go ahead and walk down the street here a little slow, and let's just see if a police officer shows up, because I have a feeling that somebody called the cops on us. Let's see. Ooh, man, look at that. We've got 1, 2, 3 cameras on the outside of this building. So they have 3 cameras on the outside of the building recording everybody that walks by, and that is not a problem. But as soon as somebody is walking by, aims a camera at them, that's when there's a problem. Now there's a gal on there on the phone. The one that came out is on the phone, so I suspect that she's calling the police. Let's go ahead and stick around and find out, shall we? Nothing but reflection here. Yeah! Absolutely!
Yeah. And the police are coming too.
Sweet! Somebody told you to call the police on a man with a camera on the sidewalk?
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's, taking pictures of the inside of the bank.
Well, I'm taking pictures of the inside from the outside. So I'm curious. May I ask your name?
Maryland.
Marilyn, my name is Mike. Let me ask you. Why do you think somebody on the sidewalk with a camera warrants a phone call to the police where more people with cameras and guns will show up? Are you guys under the impression that what I am doing is illegal?
No, I was always just told that nobody could take a picture of the bank securities.
Oh, bless it.
Yeah.
Well, I look for then the police showing up. I am 99.9% sure that whoever told you to call the police will get an education today on the First Amendment. This is what we call a constitutionally protected activity, which basically means the Constitution, reaffirms it. It codifies my right to stand on a public sidewalk taking photos and videos of literally anything I can see. There's an old saying, if you can see it, you can shoot it. That, of course, referring to photography.
I would ask, in the framework of them having cameras outside of their establishment, where does that film? Does it film people walking by all day on the sidewalk in public? And what do you do with that footage?
But it does help because, in case we do get robbed.
Have you guys ever been robbed here that you know of? Yeah, has this branch ever been robbed? I can't imagine.
And
Athens.
we have helped other businesses out.
Yeah.
They have been robbed.
Yeah, there's multiple cameras out here that record everybody walking by. I just find it amusing that.
Everything I've been trained since I've been here, I've been told not to let anybody take pictures.
But from the sidewalk, though, I mean, I understand if I walked in there and you're like, hey, you can't take pictures in here.
Yeah, no.
So it's just.
I've sent people away that's been in the parking lot too.
That's just silly. What is there a parking lot like out back?
No, I mean at a branch.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. And a privately owned parking lot for a private business would absolutely be, you'd certainly have every right to tell somebody you can't stand in our parking lot and take photos. But there's definitely no law against standing on a public sidewalk taking photos. So, but I typically we wait for the police to show up and make sure that we're all on the same page when it comes to. No, I understand. Yeah, I got no problem with that, Marilyn. Oh, don't worry about us. Thank you, sir. It's hot as heck out here, isn't it? It's kind of a shame somebody vandalized that thing up there. What is that? That mural up there? Look at a beautiful mural.
Yeah, it's been that way.
And some schmuck writes. Did I say Arab?
I think so.
Not cool. Not cool.
That ACA.
ACAB? Oh, is it ACAB? What does that mean? Oh, is it bad? Is it like a filthy? ACAB?
Yeah,
Do you know what ACAB stands for? Do you know what ACAB stands for? Is it?
It's
Is it bad? What is it?
It's not as yeah.
What is it? What's
means-
one word?
It means all cops are.
Oh, all cops are bastards. Oh my gosh. There you go. There you go. Well, like I say, so far, okay, so ACAB, I guess I should know this, but I don't. All cops are, I'm assuming it's bitches or something like that. I don't know. All I know is that I disagree. I disagree.
She thinks it's something else.
Really?
It might have multiple meanings.
Let's Google that when we get home. So, I mean, so far with this visit to Athens, Ohio, I have not found a single police officer that did not uphold their oath and behave in an exemplary manner. However, those of you watching may recall the last time we were in Athens, Ohio, we had a Lieutenant Simpson, who was woefully ignorant of the laws, and he had to be educated and sent on his way. I think he was very sad that he couldn't put me in handcuffs and take away my freedom that day, but sorry. Officer Simpson, if you're watching this, I don't know about all cops are, you know, the B word, but I will definitely say that you, sir, Lieutenant Simpson, you are a bad cop. A bad cop. You violate people's rights, or you certainly try to. You were unsuccessful in violating my rights the last time I was in Athens. And I'm kind of hoping between you and me that you're the lucky officer that shows up to this call. Because if you are, with you being as grossly incompetent and moronic as you are, Officer or Lieutenant Simpson, I suspect you'll try to violate my rights again. And once again, you will be unsuccessful. Now, that's my little speech to Lieutenant Simpson. I really, really hope Lieutenant Simpson comes out, because we're going to teach him a second lesson. All right. They'll show up eventually, Marilyn. So we're going to stick around. Marilyn has called the police on us for standing on the sidewalk taking photos, so we're going to see how this works out for Marilyn. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Let's chill out here. And on the slim chance the person that vandalized that beautiful mural up there is watching this video, you, sir or ma'am, are a complete piece of crap. It's a beautiful mural, and you have defaced it with your obscenities. I hope they catch you, and I hope you go to jail. Vandalism is not cool, kids. It's also illegal. However, you know what's not illegal? Standing on a public sidewalk, taking pictures. God bless America. All that, I'm just curious, I don't know. I mean, it seems like if it's a problem with the free press, it seems like free speech and, you know, freedom of religion also might be a problem for Hocking Valley Bank. So I'm going to go on record here and say that I will bet $100 that if and when the police show up, that they leave and I'm still standing here when they're gone. If I lose that bet, if I am somehow forced out of this spot by the police, I will donate $100 to whatever charity of Marilyn's choice she chooses. Marilyn, do you have a favorite charity? Children's Hospital. So if the police are successful in running me off, I'm going to donate $100 to the Children's Hospital. Now, unfortunately, if I win that bet, which I will, I'm pretty sure Marilyn's not going to donate $100 to my favorite charity, but I think both of us have the same charity, so it doesn't really matter. You know what? I might donate $100 to Children's Hospital just for funsies. But what I won't do, though, is vacate a spot on the public sidewalk where I'm taking photographs, because Hocking Bank is paranoid and doesn't like people taking photographs on the public sidewalk. That's entirely possible. They called the police, and the police told them this is not an emergency. Don't bother us with such stupid things. We'll see. Time will tell. And FYI, if you're hearing these clicking noises, I know people in the past have thought it was like a ballpoint pen that I was clicking. That's not the case. It's actually the camera. I could actually deactivate the clicking noise, the shutter sound. I'll be frank with you, I kind of like it. So I'm trying to reduce the number of photographs I take with this thing when I'm near the other camera, so that that camera doesn't pick up the constant clicking noise. Sounds like a fire engine. Oh, no, that's the cops. They're probably responding to a report of, like, a guy with, like, 3 cameras, and I've only got 2. They got their priorities straight. You go get the 3 camera guy first before you get the 2 camera guy. So I suspect maybe the police in Athens, Ohio learned a lesson last time, when they made fools of themselves at the local post office. So maybe that's why they're not showing up. I don't know. Let's go ahead and stick around and find out, though. We got all day. Hey! They've got some very cool, natural-looking benches out here. Beautiful, beautiful. I like it. Look at that. In the spring of 1797, Rufus Putnam sent 11... You need to be, man. You need to be. I'm not going to touch you.
She touched him. That was problem number 1.
I'm not touching anybody. I'm stepping in here to get some leaflets here.
Then you can come right here.
I'm not going to this course here. I mean, I have no need to go back there. I'm just getting some stuff here. And these psychos come out here.
Nobody's come out, but you can't just come in and just start filming. You need to let us know what's going on.
Yes,
If you want to come in here and grab some information, that's fine.
It's silly to say that I can't walk into a public building with cameras.
It is a Board of Education property.
It's
not a public area.
Who owns the Board of Education? It's a public entity. We're in a public building. I have every right to walk into a public building and take pictures of anything that I can see.
Come in and grab your leaflets or whatever information that you need.
And take photos while I'm doing it. And take photos while I'm doing it.
Okay.
It's not
So
that
do you have everything that you need?
I do not. I would appreciate actually getting some stuff without being hassled. This is just really weird. It's really weird. What are you guys so paranoid about at the Board of Education? Well, it's weird. Why are you afraid of cameras?
Oh, nobody's afraid of cameras.
Here it comes again. Here it comes again. Here you go, buddy. Here you go.
Please.
Take all the pictures of you I want.
Sir.
Hey, if your name's Mike,
Sir.
that's my name too, buddy.
Sir.
Good to meet you.
Please be respectful.
I have not been treated with respect since I walked in this
You
building.
have not treated us with respect since you walked into the
Taking
building.
pictures and video is not disrespectful, I'm sorry. If you're so concerned about pictures and video in this building, then you need to ask yourself, what are you doing that makes you worried about photos and videos?
Anything.
And
But
yet,
you can't just walk in, take pictures of buildings without being asked about what you're doing. You know,
But yet I
there's a lot
can.
of things
But
that happen
yet
in
I can.
buildings nowadays. So
That's the beauty of
safety
it.
and security, we have to make sure that our buildings are safe and secure when people come into the building.
it's...
That's all there is.
Don't you have... I mean, are these doors not locked? Are these
Our
doors locked?
safety and security person that you just
The
talked
one
to.
that has to be said I couldn't take photos in the building? Yeah, well, he's wrong. The First Amendment says that I can take
No,
photos.
the
in
First
the building.
Amendment says that you have the opportunity to do some things, but you can't just walk into a building
And take pictures.
and do what you want,
I agree.
okay?
We're in agreement on that. I can't walk in a building and do what I want. But I can walk in a building
come
and
in and
take
got your
pictures.
information,
Hey, you
correct?
look at Damon Wayans, and you dress like him too.
Sir, how can we help you?
I just want you guys to leave me alone so I can go through these flyers and get stuff without being hassled.
Yes, could you please not film those?
And then quit coming out and getting in front of the
Sir,
camera.
just please stop filming. And please don't take my picture. Please don't take my picture, sir.
That is a fantastic thumbnail right there, I gotta tell
Please
you.
don't take my picture.
If you don't want your picture taken, then walk away from me and leave me alone. This is
Sir,
bizarre.
What happens from here?
How can we help you?
Just leave me alone and meet my
Police-
flyers and I'm out of
The
here.
police are on the way.
Well, if the police are on the way, then I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm not gonna run from the police. And I think,
Sir, we asked you several times, how can we help you?
and I've asked you to leave me
I can't do that.
alone.
I'm trying to assist you and trying to help you.
How you can assist me is leave me alone. This is ridiculous. Absolutely bizarre. What are you guys worried about?
Please.
You got multiple cameras here. It's ridiculous.
I'm asking you not to film or take pictures of me or this
You-
building inside this facility,
And you
sir.
probably shouldn't work in the public sector. I understand.
Asking you very nicely.
And I'm asking you to leave me alone very nicely.
Can't leave you alone.
I'm
This is
afraid to turn my
information-
back on you, sir. You've
Why
been
are
very
you afraid of
aggressive.
me? Don't be afraid of
Okay,
me.
if you don't-
This is the information you're looking for, please give it
Okay,
to
I'm
me.
gonna do this. I'm gonna come over here so I can aim the camera. I'm trying to aim the camera away from you. If you wanna
Not
stand,
even
I don't trust
aim
you.
it at the wall,
I'm sorry.
sir.
I don't trust you. I'm not aiming at the wall. I'm gonna keep aiming at you because I don't trust you.
Okay.
This is crazy.
Please get what you need to get off the wall, the information. We're trying to help you. but-
I just don't trust you behind me.
Okay.
You're freaking me out, man. Seriously, what is the deal? What are you guys worried about? What is going on here? You guys are so paranoid about a camera.
You can let.
This is okay. All right. Let's make this official then, shall we? All right. Sir, my name's. Oh wait, here we go. Oh, come on. Is it still on? Yeah. Okay. For half a second, I thought it turned off. Yeah. Sir, my name's Mike Norton. I'm with KULT News. Do you want to tell me why you're freaking out about a camera in the lobby of the Board of Education? Sir? No? Are the police here? Oh, thank God. Thank God. Would you like to tell me why you guys are freaking out about a camera in the lobby of the Board of Education? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Jeez. There you go. Stay over there, leave me alone, let me get my stuff. The sooner you leave me alone and let me get my stuff, the sooner I'm out of here, Chief. Don't you understand that? I'm not breaking the law. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm standing here, minding my own business, trying to get some flyers, and I've been told you guys behave this way. I guess they weren't incorrect. What's going on, sir? These people leave me alone. I came in here with a camera rolling because I've been warned about them. I came in to get some flyers, and these people are freaking out. They're literally putting their hands on me and trying to force me out of the building. If you could maybe let these folks know that I have every right to be in here and take pictures while I get some public literature, and they can leave me alone, I would appreciate it.
Get your literature and we'll go.
Well, I'm not going with you.
I mean, get your literature and you can leave.
Yeah, you can go. I mean, I'll get my literature, but these people are freaking me out. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be rushed out of this building. I have every right to be here taking pictures.
You can get literature. I asked him several times what he needed, how can we help him? And if he wanted to take pictures, I asked him several times not to take a photograph of us or film us.
Well,
He
if
said,
you-
we can't tell him what to do, and he wanted to come in here with his video camera and phone and he can take pictures. So we asked him
I
several
can't tell them
times.
not to. You know, you guys got cameras, they got cameras, we got cameras. Just get your stuff and let's.
I understand that. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to be bullied out of this building. So I'm not leaving until you leave. And if you're staying here, then I'm staying here, and I'm going to document this whole thing. I have every right to be here. I am a journalist doing my job, and these people are harassing me. I'm not harassing them. I'm sorry?
What are you journaling?
You'll find out when you're on seen by tens of thousands of people later on tonight. Depends on how things go here. Depends on if you try to violate my rights or if you respect my rights and stand up your oath. You can't. Well, you should respond to every Karen and Darren that calls you guys. I get that. You guys get some. I know what you deal with. Trust me. But how you respond to the Karens and Darrens is a whole different story. And so far, you're batting 1,000. You've let them know, I have every right to be in a public building taking photos. And as soon as people realize that the camera is not your enemy, the camera, depending on your behavior, is your new best friend. So when somebody comes in to a public building and confronts public servants, the public servants can choose to behave irrationally and paranoid, or they can choose to behave professionally. Your response here today and his response and the other gentleman's response that almost got physical with me is extremely unprofessional. And you will all...
When you walk into a building, you don't identify who you are, who you're with. We don't know what you're doing. You just walked in here, said you were picking up literature, and then just started filming everybody. That's not being transparent. That's not telling us what you're doing.
I was filming everybody before I came in the building.
This is the property of the Board of Education.
Who owns that?
This is the property of the Board of
Who
Education.
owns the Board of Education? And who owns that?
You know what?
It's the public.
Sir, if you come
It's
to
the
get your
public.
literature, then, you know, you...
I'm just waiting for you folks to stop harassing me. The sooner you learn that you're not going to harass me and bully me out of the building, the sooner you're going to learn. So, I'm just documenting my experience to the Board of Education to pick up some literature.
If he's got his literature, he can exit. There's nothing else for him to do here. There's no appointment for him this afternoon.
You don't know that?
I do know that.
You do not know that.
So if you could take care of that, then I don't know who he's referring to as Karens and Darrens, but nobody here in this building is named either one of those at all. Thanks.
So what she's saying is, will you please evict this man from a public building? The answer is no. He'll leave, and then I'll leave.
Okay, sir.
Just let me talk to him.
Thanks.
There you go.
Get your literature.
Thank you, sir.
Go outside.
And is Officer Golden, I assume?
Yes, sir.
Badge number 1851. I appreciate it. And like I said, I wasn't doing anything bizarre, unusual, and I did identify them, myself, to them. And just for the record, I know you have to make reports, so I'm gonna reach in my bag, get something, a piece of equipment. Just so you know. My name is Mike Norton. I am with KULT News. And you, sir, Officer Golden, frankly, in my opinion, have done a fantastic job today. You didn't say, unfortunately, it's his right to record in public. I hear that a lot, and it's very disappointing because it's not unfortunate. It's fortunate that we have rights. I think it's unfortunate, frankly, a lot of things are, but you know, exercising our rights is not unfortunate. It's unfortunate for people that have things to hide, like this gentleman here. A little paranoid, you come back out. You don't get on camera, but you come back out. I mean, you're not, come on, really? Anyways, so I appreciate it. And like I said, this has been let's just say this has been a test. They have failed. You appear to have not. So thank you. And yeah, I did identify myself to them. They know exactly who I am. I'm not a regular. I'm not here harassing these folks. First time I've ever been here. Maybe the last time I'm ever coming here. But I just, we had an experience with another Department of Education. They were also extremely paranoid about cameras. And it always concerns me. It concerns me when public entities freak out about cameras. More often than not, it means they have something to hide. So it looks like these folks have...
I've been wearing one for over 10 years, so...
You've been, what's that?
I said I've been wearing one for over 10 years. I record everybody and everything.
You know, I was...
I'm wearing one now because I'm working extra duty, but...
Now, I was talking about this the other day. Between you and me, I would think it would suck to have to wear a camera and videotape every single thing that I'm doing basically all day long as part of my job. Doesn't that kind of suck? I mean, you used to it, but isn't, I mean, how do you like...
It's today's policing.
It just seems like...
Today's society.
I know, and I used to want to be a cop when I was a kid. I did.
You got cameras there, she's got a camera.
Yeah,
Everybody's got
yeah.
cameras. They got cameras.
Well, there you go. So everybody's got cameras. These people are just paranoid. Their reaction was ridiculous. It will likely be seen by tens of thousands of people. So, anywho, I appreciate you coming out, and like I said, I'm heading out of here pretty quick myself. I just want to let these folks know that I'm not getting bullied out of here. I'm not getting pushed out of here. I come in here, you know, exercising my rights, get a few flyers.
You're not related to Golden, are you? I worked with her for many years at Reynolds in Dayton. Okay, well, is Golden more uncommon than I think it is?
I don't know.
In the middle somewhere?
Yeah, we have a big family though.
Yeah.
A lot of cousins and...
What's a cool last name?
Oh, my goodness.
Get it?